right, so we're gonna move on to Dear Evan Hansen. We're gonna get into that now because we did get to see that early.
Yeah,
We
it
got to
was
see it
good.
on Monday, and so if you've seen our review, you know kind of what we thought about the movie, and we
Yeah.
really liked it.
Yeah, man, it was really good.
Here on IMDb, it does have a 5.7 out of 10.
Oh wow.
And the thing is, there is controversy around it a little bit because it's like promoting, like benefiting off of somebody. You know, this is a trigger warning, guys. It's benefiting off of someone's passing, and so in a way, like that,
Yeah, but they tied it up at the end though.
they tied it up in
It's
the
like a
end.
sitcom. Every sitcom is like that, right? You watch a sitcom, or any romantic comedy, it always starts out with something like that where someone is doing something shady or underhanded,
Yeah.
but then at the end they realize they've done something wrong, then they got to come back and win the family over. I mean, it's like any other movie. So I don't
Yeah,
understand that controversy.
but it's just it's we don't want to get too into it because it's
That's
controversial.
you Gen Zers, man.
No, Dad, no, stop, please. It's just very controversial, so we're not gonna get too into it. But it's just over the on YouTube.
For real?
Look it up on
YouTube.
YouTube. Look up some stuff, and you'll see that it's a little controversial. The movie. That's why it's a 50-50. We
Wow.
really enjoyed it. It's a great story, a great premise, and a great lesson.
Yeah,
You know,
it was
Just-
it was a good lesson at the end. And, it's like any movie that has a controversy in the beginning, but the end didn't make it seem like it was something promoting what happened. The
Yeah.
end wrapped it up and said, "Hey, this is the consequence of what you've done."
Mhm.
So I don't understand that logic. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was good. It
Yeah,
was a good movie. It was heartwarming. I loved it. It had the right amount of comedy, right amount of heart.
Mhm.
It flowed very well. It didn't feel like it was dragging on. It was a good movie.
Yeah,
Highly
I
recommend seeing it.
yeah, it was unexpectedly really good because
Really
I
good.
wasn't going to see this movie unless but I got the early ticket, so I was like,
Yeah.
okay, sure, I'll go see it. But it wasn't really on my radar. I'm not really into musicals, but it was paced really well, and the songs were really engaging.
Songs were good. The only part of the movie that took me out of the movie was the very, very beginning. When he started singing in the beginning,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it shifted to the school.
Mhm.
And I was like, "Why are you
What?
still singing?" Like
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
even transition right, right? It was like boom, he was in the school. I was like, that's the only criticism I had about the movie.
I agree.
It was the very beginning was just off.
I didn't
But-
the beginning. I was like, oh, okay, this is
I
is
thought
this
it was
what
gonna be
this
like, I thought it was gonna
is?
be like this for the whole thing. I was, oh man, they messed this up. They cut into the
Yeah.
editing is bad.
Yeah.
But that was the only time they did that, and then from there on, it was good.
It was good. And yeah, because like the reason why people break into song, this is what it is in film. It's like you break into song because you don't know the words. You don't have enough words to say. So you're expressing it through song.
Right.
And that's how it was. And so when getting into the cast, we have Ben Platt as the main character, Evan Hansen, and he was he was on Broadway as this character. And
Right.
so he transitioned to the film, and it was a great transition.
Yeah.
His girlfriend was played by Caitlin Dever, and you might know her from Booksmart, which she was really great in.
Yeah, she was good in Booksmart.
She was really good in Booksmart,
If you
and
haven't
then
seen that, go check that movie out for sure. That's
Yeah.
a good movie.
it's a good movie. And then Julianne Moore and Amy Adams was also in it, and we really enjoyed it. So yeah, go check our initial review because we do talk about this and stuff. I wasn't expecting Danny Pino to sing, and when I saw him sing, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
Here we
he's
go.
from Law and Order.
yeah, that's where he's from. I was
Yeah,
like, what?
Law
Who
and
is this guy?
Law and Order SVU. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I wasn't expecting him to sing either, but he did. So he got some chops, and yeah, definitely did good.
Yeah. Overall, I get this. What do we gave this movie an 8.5 out of 10,
8.5
and
out
I
of 10.
stick with that.
Yeah.
I after a couple of days, I still stick with that rating.
Me too.
Even though everyone, people have their own opinions and their own thing of what they think this movie is, but
What's it on Rotten Tomatoes?
yeah, it has a lot of 1-star reviews and a lot of 10-star reviews. So it's like,
Well, that could be stacked. What's on Rotten Tomatoes? See, Rotten Tomatoes actually verifies people now. Because a lot of times IMDb, people go in there and they start stacking it one way or the other. So Rotten Tomatoes actually verifies that you've seen the movie.
let's check. Dear Evan Hansen on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, so where did it go? Here it is. 35% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Critics?
Let's check. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But audience says 93. So I guess
Yeah.
we're with the audience.
Yeah, the audience is 93. And see, that's what I'm saying. This is verified. don't trust IMDb because anybody could just go in there and do anything. But Rotten Tomatoes, as a 93% verified audience, that makes sense to me because, yeah, this was a good movie. I don't know why the critics didn't like it. What these critics did. But, yeah, no, it was good. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what movie they saw. But this was a fun movie to watch.
Yeah, just read some of the reviews, but also go see it for yourself and get your own opinion. So far, there's 100+ verified ratings. This movie just came out today, so there's the reviews are still coming in, and it's at 93%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for Dear Evan Hansen. There's not much more to talk about
more
it.
To say. We're not going to do a spoiler review on it, so you guys go check it out.
Yeah, definitely go check it out. Our favorite song was "Sincerely Me." That was just so funny. That was a good song.
That was a good song.
Yeah,
that was good. Yeah, you got to go see just for that song.
Just for that song. I would watch it again just for that song.
Just for that song. Yeah.